Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I can see myself on the other side. My goodness, there are lots of people in the chat today, aren't there? Hello everybody, welcome to Fan Requests number 33 if I'm not mistaken today. It's not conclusion time, it's intro time. It's great to see all of you here. I think we're slowly getting better at letting you know when these live streams are going to occur. This is, of course, a SB Patrons fan request live stream, so the SB Patrons, the members of the Patreon, will have priority pick in this session, but that does not mean that we will not have people here who are not patrons who will be able to get this stuff heard. It's just that, yeah. So I'm going to just copy stuff over, and we can just chat while we do it. So, while I do the albums, and am I big at the moment? I'm big still. Yeah. Sup, guys? What albums should we review in April? What albums should we review in April, guys? Because I'm kind of curious to hear about what you guys have to say about it. You know, be good to know what input you guys have. You know. Just to sort of feel it out, kind of get a glimpse for what's going on there. No. No, we are doing patrons and non-patrons. It's just that SB patrons get priority pick in this one. Yeah. Yeah, so basically in this one, SB patrons get priority pick. It's just, yeah. We are doing 2 fan request live streams this month. So we will be doing another one, don't worry. It's just that at this point in time, I've got that one going. So I'm just going to put all the SB patrons up top. Please let me know if I miss your name or if I've forgotten you. I'm pretty good at remembering everyone though, I think, at this point. So Jacob's done. Jay, Torres, LC, Sing, Blue Dinner Box. I got more Hikaru Utada. Fun fact about Hikaru Utada is that she consistently gets hang on, what's happening here? If I play this. Cool, that's fine. Just making sure we do have that sorted. I don't want to get copyright blocked for Pantera, but that's fine. But yeah. Hikaru stuff usually gets blocked in Russia, but it gets it's okay everywhere else as I understand it, so that's totally fine. Alan Cern. Khalil, okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been wanting me to do a Khalil for a while now. Just getting rid of a few of the duplicates here. Yeah. So we've got 3 so far. I'm not sure. I think there's 3. I've got Jacob, Ellen, and Blue Dinner Box. Have I mentioned... Have I... Cool, thank you. That's okay. So I think we've got Junshi Huang here as well. Mayday album. There we go, Junshi Huang. Either will be fine. Any other patrons? Yeah. I mean, like, I'm keen to do more albums of artists we did last year. It's just I probably won't do another Fuji Kaze album this year or another Sheena Ringo one because we've already done that. You know what I mean? I make that bigger just to make sure that I've got the top chat. Sup, Andreas? How you doing? Thank you. Here we go on this. It's okay. Take your time. It's okay. Your time. Okay, and we got Paul as well. Cool. So I'm gonna get started in a moment. In case you're new to this, basically what we're doing today was we're listening through your fan requests. We'll be going for like an hour or two. I have been getting through these a bit more quickly recently, simply because I just feel it's best to do so. I don't like people having to wait too long for their songs to be played. So yeah, we're just gonna get started with Jacob Good. Use of time. Let's go for 311. Let's get started with this. Thank you to Jacob for your request. But actually, before I go into it, we'll just check the chat first. Thanks for the album suggestions. I'm gonna note them down now. Just a quick note, okay? So make another notepad. So what did you guys put? So we had Pushu. We had Jackie Chung. Had Tom Chang. We had a few for Khalil Fong or Utada. I'm not sure who that is. I can't read that. Mayday as well. So there's lots of picks. Thank you to everyone here who's put picks in. Yeah, could do another Faye Wong album. We haven't done her this year. Buddha Jump. Elephant Gym. See, I like math rock. I just haven't really heard enough of it, so that's a good one too. Jim, and then finally Jim Tang, and also the Kisu Soku band. Cool. Well, yeah. Thank you for all your suggestions. They've all been listed down. I have made a list of all suggestions. Cheers. Yeah. So we've got at least another 4 months worth of stuff here, you know. So thank you for your requests. We're going to get started with Jacob today. I've got Car 16 as well. And yeah, we'll just make good pace, okay? Also, this live stream will be louder than previous ones. So let me know if audio is okay. Okay, let's go. Spaceship, man. Use of time. It's nice to just have the guitars with the warmth of the bass alongside of it. You know what I mean? We got lyrics as well. Thank you to Jacob for that. Interesting snare tone though. Yeah, no. Don't worry, we got the lyrics. Way ahead of you, my dude. Partial stoning of the heart. Yeah, aside from like the snare tone I'm not so completely decided about, I'm loving everything else with this. The vocal style is so relaxed, eh? So peaceful. Synths swimming around the sides are kind of funky sounding. They're fun. Oh. Nice to have the lyrics feature actually in Spotify. I really appreciate it because often I just miss certain words, you know. Good job, Jacob. You got the crowd happy. I love the tails there, the use of space there, confusing use of time with just things bellowing out there. It does sound heavy in his dynamic range to the recording, but like this with the guitars, you know? The use of the Portamento synth switching between the sides of the stereo field and you know, combination with the offbeat groove on the guitars and the really chilled out delivery of those vocals makes this a really pleasant first impression of this band. How did you find these guys, Jacob? Because I've never heard of 311, you know? A little bit progressive sounding with some of these choices of the melody scale, you know? Melody scale? Melody in the solo, should I say. The sweep is fairly sensation, actually. Oh, Tom Fills, man. Can't go wrong with a finish like that. You get the feeling they were pocketing for most of it. But hey, well done, Jacob. That was very, very spacey. I gotta admit I enjoyed this as my first time with 311. You know, great beginning to proceedings. And just with like the foley of the background, the going through there is wonderful. But the trying again makes me think it's all gonna end. Confusing use of time today, the longest day. Can you hear the void I described? What could I say? Vacancy sounds like. Yeah, partial stoning of the heart. It sounds like someone's contrasting like loneliness to time and the void of not having that connection, how it's very kind of relative to how you feel about yourself and those around you. Thank you, Marianne. I'll add that too. Yeah, I'll add that album there. That's fine. You know, the more albums, the merrier, guys. But thank you to Jacob for that fantastic first choice there. Just so you guys are aware, there is a SB fan request playlist on Spotify right at the moment, which is almost at 500 songs. We are almost at 500 songs on this playlist. It is insane. These are all songs that you have chosen and put forward in fan request live streams. So thank you for sharing so much wonderful music. And yeah, there is a link, I think, in the description of this live screen. I refresh my screen. I refresh my screen. How is that looking here? Is it being weird? No, I don't think it is. Is something weird going on? Makes me nervous. Hang on. Is it good now? Am I... Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, dude, you had me for a loop there, man. I was having a moment. I thought for a moment that I was having some issues on my side. I need to refresh my screen. Yeah, no, I'm just going to continue then. Here we go. I don't trust my internet connection still. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I was confused because I more thought like the video on the side needed to be refreshed or something like that. But thank you, Jimmy. I think we're okay. Blue Dinner Box. Sure. What song? You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to choose a song, Blue Dinner Box. Just while you guys are, whilst he's picking that, we are not going to have a live stream next weekend. I am hoping to have a video out next weekend that people will hopefully enjoy. It is one I've been meaning. A little bit delay. A little bit delay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Jimmy. Yeah, YouTube is latency between when I type stuff and when I say stuff. Okay, it's fine now. That's good. Okay. How's Logan's week going? I've got a whole week off next week and can lie on the couch all day. That's awesome. Have fun. My week will hopefully. I'm okay. I look forward to a relaxed week as well. Thank you. Yep, there we go. This one here. Yeah, get rid of that. Here we go. Found it. Okay, track number 2. Gotta put that in there. Put that there.
You think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I tell the punchline wrong. I know you get me, so I'll let my words come.
Just before we go any further, I would never have actually expected for Fujii Kaze to go for a track like this, but he really suits it. I didn't realize that he covered Katy Perry. That's wild, man. Yeah, no. I'm aware this is a Katy Perry song. I was alive when this came out. That was crazy. Katy Perry was like on a meteoric rise, man. It was phenomenal. But thank you for your choice, Blue Dinner Box. I mean, his English is coming through really well. I'm liking the accent on there, you know. I'm still preferring the original at this point, but I'm happy to hear more of it. There was just more energy, I think, overall with the instruments and the groove in the first one, and then the Katy Perry version. I don't know why I expected this to be close to the original. I know that a lot of the stuff in Fujii Kaze is very sort of piano focused. His falsetto is great and kind of like loyal to the original melodically.
Let's go the way tonight, no regrets, just love. We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on.
Does it build up from this, or does it kind of remain at this point?
Let's run away and don't ever look back.
I mean, like, he's double tracking the vocals in the chorus to make him sing bigger. I don't know if there's enough change in here to keep me. Now this is fascinating. I wonder what he's gonna do with this emptiness. Ah, those harmonies in the upper range are fantastic. It's a good question, Jimmy. What is Fujikaze's genre? Because I can't put anything on it. Thank you for that, Shinyida. The words are coming through clearly. He's singing very confidently in English. I'm really happy with that. There were little bits that made it his own as opposed to the Katy version. There's like more complexity to some of those chord progressions, switching between the semitones, like the jazzy kind of stance there. And a few of those falsetto parts there were more his sort of style of voice there where he explores there. And also the production sounds like a lot of the stuff off of his album. Now, there's a lot to appreciate here. I'm really, you know, lots of love for it. You know, I still think I prefer elements of the previous to this one, but I think, you know, given that it is a cover, I think that if Katy Perry heard that, I think she'd be really stoked with it. You know, that's a dope tune, man. Teenage Dream. Awesome. So we've added that to the playlist. Cool. Thank you to Blue Dinahay for that. Appreciate that. We're 2 for 2 at the moment. What do we got next? We have got Alan Sun with their track here. Who is this by? Let me just go find the this one here. Deepel. Oh, this is huge. This doesn't need to be huge. I don't think that this needs to be huge. What do we got? Just gonna put this in here just so I can figure out who it is. This is Song Dong Ye, and apparently the song is titled Pigeon, if I'm not mistaken. So thank. Oh. It's a very low voice to this guy, eh? It's a very like minimalist progression with the guitar and vocals, but I'm glad the piano's coming in here to sort of color it up a little bit. Thank you, Ellen. This is beautiful. Beautiful song. What I like about this track is how well his like lower vocals contrast with the high qualities of the piano and the guitars. Even his head voice, it resonates beautifully. The strings as well, they kind of enter into the stereo field and they kind of lubricate against your eardrums, and it's like, yeah, no, I can vibe with that. Yeah, but his bass tone there is wonderful. Like, he's got such a great quality to it tonally. It's no wonder to me that he's relying on these woodwinds to extend this interlude period, because they're just so graceful on top of it. What is this song about, by the way? Because I mean, I don't speak the language natively, but if you can mean, is it about pigeons? Because that's what that is what the thing just translated as. It was Song Dong Ye, and the track's name was Pigeon, apparently. Is marijuana like a really bad thing over in China? Because like, I mean, here in New Zealand, we would rather like, we tried to get marijuana legalized, but we didn't in the end. Though there is medicinal marijuana here, which is great, you know, for people that need it. Pain relief. Really subtle drum kit, I'm wondering if it's under-leveled in the mix. When I listen to this track, I hear his voice and the use of instruments and the gradual development and inclusion of them. And I think, man, like, honestly, how can you go wrong with a track like this? What could you possibly improve? And I don't know. I think this song is damn near flawless. I think that it just depends on how the story at this point relates to what's being played, you know, in the vocal performance, you know. But thank you to Alan Sun for that wonderful track there. Yeah, apparently it's prohibited. That's okay, you know. Some governments really don't like marijuana, and that's just how it is, you know. I mean, like, I'm not going to judge people for smoking it. I'm not going to judge people for not smoking it. It's chill. Whatever way we do things, you know. But yeah, that's track number 3 for today. I've enjoyed the tracks we've had so far. Very rare that you guys give me a track that, like, I don't enjoy. I think I'm pretty blunt with it. But we've got Andreas now. Thank you, Andreas, for your pick here. We've got this track by FIR, who I don't think we've heard in a while, if I'm not mistaken. It's wild that, because they've been around a while, like they had albums back in 2005, 2004, and they're going nowadays. I think it's dope. I think it's great. Good on them, you know, like, keep at it. Like, if you enjoy making music, you do you, you know? You know, like that fragility to the vocal performance there and the quietness of it is kind of pretty. I'm kind of glad we're not having to shove the dynamic range down people's throats. Although it's very conservative with the tone of it in comparison to some of the FI stuff we did beforehand. Got backing vocals on the side there with the delayed guitars there, kind of filling out the ether. What is this track called? Deepel, what is this track called? Fall in love with the sky that belongs to you. Apparently this is what this track is called. It's called yeah, fall in love with the sky that belongs to you. Like that. Anyways. Okay, so there's a little bit of oomph to it. I was expecting there to be more oomph in the mid-range with the guitars there, but the shimmery kind of like arpeggiated tingles are kind of dope too. It's a catchy single to be sure, actually. I like the fluency with the drums there, how we're articulating those tom fills and kind of messing around in that range. Yeah, again, like, I actually wonder whether there is sufficient dynamic range to give these tracks the extra oomph they need in that hook part. But I think that focuses on the high melody dance alongside the guitarist and the vocalist there. I mean, she's belting it on those, but her pipes there are still doing great, you know? And to have the guitars come up like that for a solo section with those higher melodies is just wonderful. So peaceful, man. Such a peaceful track. Sounds like a Hillsong track with the traditional instruments and distorted guitar that actually kicks ass. And bring it down with the acoustics. I think the only thing that could improve it is having a little bit of space after that, just to kind of like allow the theme to set before you go back into it. What are we doing for the drums there? That's the question I have. The dum 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 dum. Andreas, you know what we're doing for the drums there, my dude? I am curious about it. Because they sound like we'll be working with some floor toms or kicks, but like for a 5-minute track, it didn't sound like there was any filler in there. There weren't any weak moments there. If anything, there was almost too much. Those misty ambient elements are popular at the moment. Lots of bands trying those at the moment to varying success. But yeah, no, that was peaceful. Great reintroduction to what FIR are all about. Thank you very much to Andreas for your pick there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing an FIR album as well, but I wouldn't even know where to start with them. Because they've got a lot of stuff here, you know. So if you guys have an FIR album you think it'd be good to check out, that'd be great. Have we added Andreas's pick to the playlist? We have. That's awesome. So thank you, Andreas, for that. I enjoyed listening through that track. I didn't really feel anything from it, but I can respect the musicianship involved. And just before I go into it, apparently Jay Chou just won the IFPI Global Album Sales Chart Award recently. How is that measured? How is that measured? Is that like in terms of global sales from international musicians? Or is it like sales globally from a domestic artist? How does that work? I am curious about that. So if you can fill me in, that'd be great. Yeah. I just don't know how they're making that award. I'm not trying to diminish or disqualify it. But yeah. Thank you to Paul. Now, we don't have lyrics for this one, but thank you to Paul for this. Oh, it's kind of sparky and perky, isn't it? Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. This came out in 1989, 2 years before I was born. What is this song called? The song is called Let Me Sleep Well. That's dope. I don't know what that was. That noise there was kind of wild. Yeah. So we got like a kind of charismatic vocal style combined with a solid sort of bass groove with the guitars on the side kind of buffing it up. Slowing down the sort of halftime drums in these sort of bridge sections with a phased or chorus guitar bits. Sounds like an anthem, although for what I'm not necessarily sure. Percussion is solid though, I'm really impressed with that. Oh, Switch. Awesome. So this is obviously going to be an opportunity for us to re-examine the theme. Kind of sit there in the ether a little bit and kind of... Oh, is that... What is that? Is that a trumpet? Is that a saxophone? Is that a sonan? Oh, right. He was banned for writing songs critical of the government. That's the thing though, man, like, it always kind of astonishes me how the Streisand effect comes into play here. You'd think that governments wouldn't necessarily be helping themselves by banning music critical of a government, because wouldn't that just make it more people want to listen to it? You know, like, if that music was that bad, wouldn't you want to hear more of it just because, like... You know what I mean? If something's forbidden, people get more curious about it. I never understood that with countries censoring music. You know, regardless of how you feel about the content, whether it's like true or not, just like the censoring of it is kind of counterproductive. Yeah, the use of the backing vocals with the brass sonan and saxophones that you're talking about is excellent. It's just a catchy vibe, man. I mean, she can leave this a like. I like it outside of reviews. Like, because if you listen to the individual components, like the bass and then the drums and then the guitar parts and the sonan leads and then the vocal melody and then the backing, there are literally no weak components. Everything is doing something quirky and interesting and helpful within this. There is nothing carrying the song for the sake of carrying it. You can't go wrong with a track like this. And this is the least listened to track off the album, so if this is this good, imagine what the rest of it is going to be like. Wonderful. Thank you very much to Paul7931 for this wonderful track. I enjoyed my time with that. And then finally, we got Shin Yi-da here with the track here. What have we got? Ah, Shin Yi-da, who's this? Actually, I just want to quickly like have a look at something here. You guys have mentioned Sui Jian is a master of Chinese rock music. He wrote his first song in 1996, and he won the 33rd Golden Melody Award for Best Male Singer with his 2022 album Flying Dog. It is amazing that like someone can not only start writing stuff in 1996 and still be just as good in 2022. That's fantastic, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Just the clarity in production and recording is amazing. Absolutely, that last track was tremendous. Shin Yida says, I remember that his album last year won him the Golden Melody Award. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be. I'm not surprised because he's a fantastic songwriter from what we've heard alone. Finally, but he somehow was well recognized by the people and the government as well. No one doubts his contribution. Dude, that's dope. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well done to him, man. What do we got though? Shin Yida, continuing on. Oh no, we've got no lyrics for this one either. What's going on, Spotify, man? Who is this band? Michelle Vicky, elopement? So this is what it's saying it is. Like, it's saying that it's elopement. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully it's close to what it is. You know? Add that to the list as well. I love the intensity of those distorted guitars coming in and kind of amping it up a little bit. Clearly you got the flamenco kind of Latin American kind of guitar parts going well there. But then what you have, right? Then what you have is the chug chugs, and the chug chugs just make it all the more exciting. And there's arpeggiating going on there. I mean, that's fantastic, dude. It's active but not overwhelming. And you can still hear the individual components of the track itself. It's a shame that this track hasn't gotten more love, because I don't see why this is any less quality than a lot of the bigger artists I've heard from that part of the world. I mean, did it come out in 2007? Maybe some of this did. Maybe some of it didn't. It's interesting because we were well into our kind of new middle phase at this point in Western music. And it's nice to continue with that tone there, that kind of sluggishness, the chugginess of it. We're not letting that slide, dude. Yeah, what are we going to do here, man? Because we've had the vocals kind of be the center point for most of the track. We now have the choice between allowing that to continue. I love these harmonized guitar solos, though. They're fantastic. They're fantastic, dude. Because they just are so pretty on the sides and amongst the guitar, the bass, the drums, and everything else like that. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. You've got the distorted guitar with the natural harmonics as well on the sides there, kind of bringing that doo-doo-doo, you know, kind of cascading down. There's still a focal point on the vocals throughout, despite the interesting musicianship going on the sides, but, you know, it's fine. It's okay. At this point, I feel like we've had a lot of the chorus section, so I'm wondering if we should really be doing an additional part at this point. Spider Hands has been good, Dylan. Spider Hands has been alright. Just been doing stuff and things, you know. I'm still teaching. I'm still doing some, like, obviously review stuff. Hopefully things for you have been good. Hopefully you've been staying in school and taking care of yourself. And just to filter the radio filter on it, just to finish off. It's kind of charming, you know? The shred at the end was kind of dope. I don't know why I didn't. I think maybe if I'd understood language natively, I would have felt sort of more of a connection to this track and maybe been more sort of elated by it. But Shinyuda, I did enjoy the track. I did enjoy it nonetheless. It was a good time. It was a good time. But yeah, that's basically all of the SP patron picks today. You might be wondering, well, hang on, what is an SP patron? Well, look at this. If I pick it over here, right? Yeah. If I bring it over to the SP patron Patreon, basically, if you become an SP patron and join the Patreon, I don't know how to find the. Can I? Oh no! What am I doing? About membership. Yeah, basically, if you become an SP patron, you can basically support the channel. But also, what you can do is you can get a custom monthly music review of a song of your choice. Now, you might be thinking, why would I want that? And it's because this custom monthly music review of a song of your choice, it basically allows you to get a song reviewed like a lot of the videos that are on this channel. It could be a song of your choice, whatever genre you want. And it's just $12 USD per month. And yeah, it also gives you priority pick in the fan requests live streams. That isn't to say that I won't be doing fan requests for people who aren't patrons, but it does help support the channel, and it also means that if you want songs reviewed, it gets done. But yeah, that's that out of the way, the little plug for the Patreon stuff. I don't really like talking about Patreon stuff, you know. I don't like posting about my Patreon stuff because it feels really cringe. It's like, oh, look at me, I do reviews for you, you know, but it literally, you know, it's just that literally professional music reviewer is in the name. People kind of get the hint, and I'll still respect you either way. Whatever it is, I'm enjoying the picks so far. Thank you to the SP patrons we've had today so far. Jacob Good, Blue Dinner Box, Alan Sun, Andreas, Paul 7931 and Chinida, thank you for your patronage. And we will now continue with more music. And Dylan, or Hankows, it's good to see. Good to see that you're at high school. Hopefully that's going well for you. Alan Sun says, Spider Hands is becoming better and better from the fan, but I want Spider Hands to play more guitar and post. Sure, that's fine. We'll change that now. Yeah. I'm working on an album at the moment. I've got 4 tracks done. They're done. They're completed. I don't like the sound of my voice because I'm singing on them. But at some point, you just got to say, like, whatever, screw it. I just will release it anyways. So, yeah, there will be more guitar. But until then, we've got Unknown Racer now with their track, Orange Ocean. This one here. Let's go. Thanks for your... Let's go, let's do it. Now this is chill, man. This is the chill, fun, happy, kind of go-lucky kind of stuff that we all love. I do gaming stuff, but I don't do it on YouTube anymore. I took a break from that. I've got so much stuff going on with the company and just in my own life outside of it that I need to... Can't really do gaming as well like I used to, but still enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it too, man. So the arpeggio is there, the kind of melancholic vibe to it alongside the constant groove of the eighth notes with those hi-hats. It's kind of wonderful how they're approaching it, you know? How the guitars break up like that. No, I don't use Twitch at the moment, man. I tried it, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm not very good at doing game streaming. But it's okay, though. It's fine. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff, you know? It's good fun. These lead guitar parts where we kind of slide into it and we kind of just have the vocals tell a story and come out, allowing space for an alternative melody there. It's something I always appreciate. And it's amazing how many people screw that up. Especially when you've got this sense of constant dynamic range. Yeah, I reckon it'd probably be psychedelic rock, Jimmy Sun. Probably be that, eh? See, that's just a catchy vocal melody there, and alongside the synth parts that elevate and sort of strengthen it, you really just get this wonderful warmth and glow to it that allows you to just bop your head along to it and kind of get lost into it. And yeah, I did create Spider Hands hand cowls. I created it a long time ago. But yeah, Spider Hands is still going, man. It's chill. Interesting use of extended chords actually with those parts with the breakup on the overdrive. The words in English is coming through clearly as well. They're doing well. I don't think I've heard of Orange Ocean before, but I'm thankful to Unknown Racer for showing it today. Oh, key change? Oh, good use of volume automation there with the sequencing. Baby saved my life. Baby saved my life, you know. I'm not entirely sure what this track is about. I want to say it's about sort of taking 21 and having someone there kind of dancing and vibing along to it and enjoying the youth of it and kind of getting lost in that vibe of being young and everything else, all the fun that comes with that. There might be a bit more nuance in it, but either way, Yoon Yuan Shi, a fantastic track from Orange Ocean. Thank you to Unknown Racer for sharing this with me, as I have not listened to this act before. It's great to get introduced to new bands. Favorite South Park character, probably, I like Butters. Butters is a good South Park character. I like when he transformed to that superhero dude. And Jimmy Sun says, I'm not sure if you listen to Pink Floyd. Yeah, I have listened to Pink Floyd, but I would like to do an album review. But also I know that if I do an album review of Pink Floyd, there's a chance I could just do a really terrible job of it. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to do a terrible job of the Pink Floyd album review. I know that like the temptation is for me to review like The Wall or something like that. But then I could hit a brick wall by, actually, why am I worried? Why do I care what people think? If people watch the video, they know that I'm a music reviewer, so they're coming to hear my thoughts on it anyways. Who cares? Who cares if I don't do a good job of it? I'll just do my best. You know? Who cares, man? Look, Need to do something quick. Need to do something quick, okay? I'll be right back. Okay? Back. Haha, I arrive. We are now on to the second half. The second half of this live stream. I'm still recovering from sickness. Well, not like, I haven't been super sick. It's my throat. You know when you get phlegm in your throat? And you get that kind of really weird tone to it? And when you like swallow, it's very weird. That's basically my life at the moment, is that. But we're going to continue. What do we have next? We did Unknown Racer, so that's cool. We have Rayquaza with JJ Lin. Hey, I know JJ Lin. I know JJ Lin. They're good fun,
来
man.
自各个城市的你们，谢谢你们。
Is this a live performance?
这些音乐的路上，我一直坚持着，
Just got no scrub beside me at the moment.
我非常的幸福。
Yeah, so this is definitely a live performance. When was this released? 2021. Wow, crazy. So it was 2 years ago now. We were well into 2023 at the moment.
去飞翔，人老无语后落单，别跟丢了天空，沙滩挣脱回忆装单。
The switch down there, that semitone there, going to an uncharacteristic chord there is a great tonal shift.
心的光很暖，与你
Is this a live version of a track we've reviewed before?
梦着听得到，用爱护
Because if that was a riff off of a 2014 track, then like he's still singing really well, man.
世界很宽，出发就走得到。
Is this a live take? Is this off a concert or something like that?
不会被剪断。
What track is this? Wrapped in the light of a heart.
当那无名领头羊，替明天找希望，说嘿，有我，别心慌，来学萤火虫冥想，
So we got some backing vocalists in here,
在温
working alongside the rim shots on the drum kit.
发亮。是
Oh, and of course they switched to normal snare hits at that point.
当然，
Like, how many different instrumentalists would he have involved in this track at this live performance? Because I'm quite curious about that, like how he actually manages to put everything together inside his head. See you later, Blue Dinner Box. Have a great time, bud. Enjoy the F1 race. Good to see you. Thanks, Rayquaza and Jimmy Sun. Appreciate you. I mean, like, he's just sitting so nice on top of everything like that. The studio production is incredible. No complaints about that at all. Very, very well done from a production perspective. See ya, Hankels. Like, I like that. I know it's such a done thing. It's such a done thing to just have everything kind of like peter out and not have any volume to anything. You just have things go quiet for a moment before the chorus. But it's such an instant dopamine hit to have things kind of return and be huge again. Charming. Absolutely charming, though. My favorite part about this track wasn't necessarily J.J. Lin's vocals, but the guitar parts and how they interacted with them. How they soared around for a while, you know? Oh, that gives me a little bit of chills, to be honest. It gives me some chills, dude. Yeah, no, that was well done. I'm very happy with that. We have 500 yet. Oh, we're still a few tracks off, but we'll get there in time, okay? But continuing, you see, because that was Rayquaza's track there, JJ Lin. Thank you very much for putting that through, Rayquaza. I had a great time with that. JJ Lin has been around for a while. I think that JJ Lin has been around for almost 20 years at this point, because his first album came out in 2004, as I understand it. So you've definitely been around for a while there, Speedy Bat. JJ's voice has never aged even through decades. Yes, I put that down to phenomenal vocal technique. If you take care of your vocal cords, it's far less likely that you're going to experience change in quality in your performances over time. If you do not take care of your vocal cords, you are going to be scuffed, man. Your vocal cords are going to be absolutely done. There is no coming back from that, man. You got to take care of yourself. But this next track is from Kisei. I think his ballad chorus progression is always similar. That's a valid point. I will say that. I will say that I've heard some similarities in the way that JJ Lin has done his chorus. For instance, within the Genesis album that we listened to, there were not necessarily consistencies. How do I say this? There weren't necessarily consistencies in his tones, the instruments that he used, but there were consistencies in how he approached the composition of them. But we're going to continue with Cheer Chen now from Kisei. Oh, that's pretty. I like the strings, and it's a very kind of tense introduction, you know? It kind of sounds like a video game intro, if I'm completely honest with you, like for an RPG or something like that. And we're going for like a triplet feel now after all that. What have we got, Kisei? What do we got here, dude? Have we listened to Chira Chen before? I'm sure you guys will remember.
寂寞的时候有你相依偎
Her voice is so sparkly and pretty and
来了音乐
playful, you know?
你是我灵感的来源，也是我唯一的冒险。窗外幻想的边
So soothing, you know?
有沙漠和蔚蓝的海面。
So soothing. And the way that it works is that her voice is in a similar range to those strings, so they just simmer alongside each other, you know? Like to carry this much like sway with just the guitars and that same rhythm almost hypnotically is just an absolute. It's very impressive. I think there's a double bass though at the same time, you know, which isn't a bad thing. It's not bad to have a double bass in there at all. I like how she knows to push the preamps a little bit and bring her voice up in those clearer moments where she needs to really elevate it. It's surprising because of that, because she's so laid back a lot of the time. Parallel major there, good choice of harmony. Oh, now that was a parallel minor there. We are messing around with some jazz to see these parallel major and minor chords. And I had a great sense of trepidation there, and you go with that E minor there, I think. And then you go to the C major 7 or something like that. Ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom. Yeah. And there's a clangy little guitar in the background there that's dancing around. There we go. Are those keys on top? The little boom, 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 kind of like resonating in that upper register. La 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 la. You know, like at this point in time, we've had enough of the song, as in we know what it's about. I think if you understand the language, I'm assuming that you probably have a fair idea of how she's processing and her lyrics and her lines. It's more about the atmosphere than anything else. It does sound like an old school French film, you know. Is that like a marimba or like a... Oh, an interesting choice there. A xylophone. It's a xylophone. Of course it's a xylophone. We eventually got to the point where we understood what a xylophone was. Ladies and gents, we have finally achieved peak perfection. We understand what xylophones are. That was beautiful. That was a great track there as well. Yep, gonna give that one a like as well. Beautiful. No complaints about that one. Thank you to Kisei for that wonderful choice. What do we got next? We got Fantasy with their updated track. This one. Oh, look at the chat though. Chira-Chen, hang on. Yeah, her voice is quite recognizable. Yeah, I can imagine, Paul, that I would probably feel this. I would probably recognize her too. You know, of course, you can obviously challenge that and see how I go, but we will see. We will see. Okay. But we've got Chira-Chen as well. Has always. Oh, sorry, guys. It's just simply because the reason that it's coming up with these little windows whenever I do this stuff is because I've made it. I've zoomed in. So the formatting is weird and it assumes I'm trying to get it to do something regardless of where I click. But Chira-Chen has always been super solid. I love the way she sings her songs. Absolutely. Like, I mean, I don't really think you could really do worse. I don't know if you could do better, should I say, than what she's doing there. I think that she's very comfortable in her range there. Technique's great. The accompaniment to Chira-Chen and what she's doing there is splendid. And, you know, for us to get along with the sense of minimalism like that alongside the strings and everything like that else is great. I'm not sure what you guys are chatting about here, but I'm going to assume it's nice stuff. I'm actually curious. I'm going to be nosy. Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys are just vibing with that stuff. That's dope. Yeah. Thank goodness for translations, eh? That's actually something that will be interesting when AI starts to improve. Will I be able to put an English script into AI and auto-translate it into correct Mandarin or Cantonese? Will I be able to get it correctly translated by AI? Or will AI still not know what to do? I am curious about this. It'll be interesting because if I can just translate the subtitles using AI, oh, that'd make doing these videos so much easier, you know? But anyways, we got the next track. Who is this though? No, hang on. No, we got Fantasy's track here. We're gonna continue with that. What's this? Oh, it's very upbeat and positive, isn't it? But what is the act though? What is their name? Oh, it's so funky, dude. This is the Mosaics, apparently, Forever Young. There are no lyrics for this, so we're just gonna have to just vibe with it the way it is here. So wet? Wait, whoa. Okay. The disco ball in the album makes sense though, you know. Again, simple drum grooves there, perky synth parts there to kind of elevate and give it a sense of energy and a danciness. Pads in the ether there to kind of make it a little bit more sort of mysterious sounding without the punchiness of the lines coming in from the main lead. Bass guitar in line with the kicks. The city so hot, so wet. They're following all the fundamentals. I got no complaints about this at all. No complaints. I mean, there's repetition of drum fills in there and everything like that to keep it so that it's a sense of consistency. You don't need to rely on being taken out of it by crazy stuff going on. Listening time, should I say. Just that wow, that long legato, then coming back in the staccato punchiness of the percussion bass groove and all those elements. Great use of contrast within this composition. Yeah, perky, energetic, catchy leads there alongside what's going on with the vocals when they're not, when they're there. Is there an offbeat groove there though? I'm unsure. I'm trying to decide. But that's excellent. Honestly, like lots of love for that. I think that more bands need to take themselves less seriously. They just sound like they were down with it, with the groove there, with the vibes there. The production quality was solid there. I think there was enough shifts in the points of interest there to keep it engaging throughout. I don't know what the song was about, apart from the city being wet and hot and forever young, etc. I suppose it's about not letting yourself age and continue to be able to dance and enjoy the life for what it is, But yeah, dope, man. That's cool. So I'm going to make sure I added that. And that was Fantasy's track today, so thank you very much, Fantasy. That was dope. We got the next track for today. Is R.I.P. from the First Take. Oh, Waybird. I'm surprised that people didn't want me to review Waybird when we were talking about the albums. I know some people want me to review tracks from Waybird, but again, Patreon stuff. Videos are through Patreon, and then like live stream requests are through these. And again, just to reiterate, we will be just having another one of these later in the month, because there's 5 of these. But I'll make sure there's something on the 8th for you guys to watch. And I'm just gonna put this here. Who have we got? What name is this? Deepal. Help me out, brother. Kutaku Konda. Thank you, Kutaku Konda, for this track.
I hate you for making me feel this way.
Oh, that quiet vibrato there, the way it wobbles.
It's hard to tell when I'm drunk. We used to hold tight and it gets us through the night. You're always on my mind. I think I never told you.
He's a phenomenal guitarist. Is he doing this as well?
My deepest dreams save me from these fucking memories. Hear me up so I can break free. Is it true you're better without me? Fuck me up and leave me in pieces. Save me.
This is actually a sensational single.
Cut me up so
I like how raw it is with the lyrics, how cutting it is with the words. And he just navigates that falsetto so effortlessly with a bit of vocal fry there as well occasionally.
Who broke a glass shit? I think I'm bleeding. Let go of me. I can't stand on my feet. But am I always on your mind? I think you never told me. Oh.
So we've got these additional sort of like string parts on the sides there, filling out that mid-range there, just to kind of keep this hook engaging. Although I personally feel that the melodies, the guitar lines and everything like that are enough, you know, they're enough without that.
Without me, fuck me up and leave me in pieces. Save me while I'm still breathing. Fuck me up so I don't feel nothing. Only you can push me up the deep. Fuck me up so now I can rest in pieces.
Producer Shakers.
In pieces. In pieces. You're always on my mind. I think I never told you all this time what you mean to me. Save me from these fucking
If we have time, Swaggy Faye. If we have time. Again, it's so peaceful. I think part of what allows the song to kind of transcend is that it doesn't have a kit. You know, it doesn't have a kit at all. It literally just has this wonderful situation where the percussion comes from the way he's fingerstyling the guitar and some of the harder sort of like consonants or like words in the hook lines. But no, wonderful track, eh? A track about wanting someone to kind of save you from the heartbreak and the memories. How brutal is life, right? Rest in peace from the first take. Damn. But excellent. Kind of crazy that this guy, again, has been around since 2009, Waybird. But I've gotten a few requests to check his stuff out, so I'm glad that we have. Oh, it's cool. Good song. Shenyida says, English is not his mother tongue, but there is no accent. Yeah, I don't hear an accent in there at all. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get through all the tracks we've been given today. Again, reminder, if you want to go get tracks reviewed, you can also go through the Patreon. Link should be in the description if it's not. But yeah. Going back up, who do we have next? After Kutakukonda. If I remember correctly, he graduated from the English department. Oh, so he graduated in English. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's fantastic. Honestly, I think that's actually a really important thing to do if you want to write music in a different language, is to study it. It seems like an obvious thing, but it's not necessarily the case, you know. Because you know, it just helps you get to a wider audience. There's a lot of people who also speak English, so if you can do both, why not? If you do one language, you know, that's awesome. You can maybe even release it in different languages as singles. Yeah, we got Guang Yu now with their track Kisoku Band. Thank you to again Kutakukonda for their track. We got Guang Yu Kisoku Band. This is from Guitar Brokenness and oh no. We sure this is on Spotify? Just want to confirm, man. Just we just want to make sure that sorry, sir. Yeah, we can't do YouTube guesses and live stream. because it gets copyright blocked and it's a pain in the butt. We tried it recently. We tried doing a YouTube live stream, but it didn't go too well. Didn't go well. But yeah, my jaw's a bit stuck. I think 'cause I'm still getting through my cold. Yeah, well, just let Guang Yu have a check. So yeah, you guys are giving me you guys are giving me these bands. Oh, here we go. Now we're good. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to go and there we go. Yay. Type very well, guys. There we go. Let us continue with Kasoku Band. And yeah. This is Bocchi the Rock, right? Bocchi the Rock, the anime. Yeah? Understand how the vocals remain the focal point. It's so interesting when there's so much elegant stuff going on with those good different guitar licks, the ascending melodies on the right side there. It's wonderful how they managed to balance that, both from a studio perspective and also just from a compositional one. I mean, this is some extremely kind of over-the-top intricate stuff they are playing there, but it never became the right side. I know that for you, this is the left side, but for me, it's the right side of the stereo speaker. Yeah, it's the L for you because it's the left, but it's kind of nice because we have this situation where it's just less predictable where you are going to have that raise, you know? And it's not trying to sort of like do too much more than what's going on. This kind of leaves things open as if it could be like an anime intro or something like that, or an outro. Sick. Sick track. Thank you, Guang Yu, for that dope assessment there. That was great. I will probably go listen to this actually in my own time. But cheers. Alright, that's awesome. Excelente. Muchas gracias, por favor. I've added average 339's track, so that's good. If we continue down below, we have Jay with Kishi and Limbo. Let's do it. Oh, okay. So I think Jay's, you've suggested a few tracks from Kishi before, if I'm not mistaken, or we've had similar ones, you know? Oh, the piano and the guitar there with the higher notes on the right hand. Shout out to the guy for just allowing his head voice and the notes coming from that to be enough alongside the piano and the vocals. For not being sort of paranoid about having the story come in and kind of square things up. Great. Yep. Sensational. We've got 2.5 minutes of vocals to enjoy. Oh yeah, the contemporary vibe. Cool.
I am the shit, hoping that nobody noticed. Bang chest in the morning, head out in the night. Drink less if I want it, strike up with a light. Square up on the Midas, myself in the fight. Hurt twice, but I tried it. No more bites for this shit. Might die for this shit. Do I feel more like
Yep, great job having the 808s occasional. Continuation of the guitar, piano motif there with the strings extending the sides. Kind of like the epitome of lo-fi hip-hop, eh?
Looked to my demons and saw myself. Put all my meaning in someone else. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't know where to find it, don't know where to hide. But I still eat good, drink good, feel good, it's all good. Can't hear my head when I'm sat beside you. Fuck lungs and a liver, good looks in the mirror. But feel more like
I mean, like, it sounds like he's floating within his own head, kind of working his own stuff out there. It's not a whole lot of edginess to it or anything like that. There's no real kind of bite to it. It's very introspective, and I think he's trying to be gentle with himself.
hands out my window, chasing that sunset. Let's smoke my tempo. Let's smoke my tempo.
And these wonderful harmonies here with a legato technique, almost like a portamento synth. How well he's handling those decisions there melodically is fantastic. The delay tails and those exiting the upper ends. It's very soothing listening to tracks like this. It's a great way to finish the week, you know what I mean? Awesome. No complaints about that whatsoever. Fantastic track. Sick. Cool. And that was Jay with Kishi and Limbo. Nice. We're doing well for time. We've got another 20 minutes, so I'll probably get through another 4 tracks. But we'll see how we do. All right. Yeah, solid. Again, friendly reminder that if you want to, we're now over 500 songs. So yay for us getting to 500. That is 500 songs that we have reviewed through these. Like, holy crap, man. There are so many. There are so many here. Although that is a duplicate one. Oh, we did the same song twice. Oh. Well, we can remove from this playlist anyway. So we are. Oh, that's 499. Oh. Damn it. That's it. That is also a duplicate. Oh, well, there we go. We're figuring that out. So we're back at 498. So maybe we aren't quite at 500 yet, but we'll get there someday. All right, average. Got you, dude. Can't guarantee we'll play it today, but we'll see how we do, all right? But that was Kishi with Limbo. You know, that was dope. Added that to the list. We have indeed. We will continue with JJ Lin, Bedroom. Thank you to Jay for that choice there. JJ Lin, Bedroom, featuring Anne Marie. And who do we have here? Who is this? Zhao Nishu. Welcome to the live stream. If you're still here, I'm not sure. At this point, people are typically gone to bed, but that's absolutely fine. There's no shame in that. If you're sleepy, we gotta go to bedtime.
Ooh, why you look so sad?
Oh, good choice, though.
I've never seen you look so bad. You used to be the strongest of us two.
Oh, damn. She just articulates herself so well, man. Her voice is solid.
Ooh, no one's picking up the phone. The party's over and you're all.
No, I'm tired. Okay, so first of all, thanks Shinyida for the donation. Yeah. Are you tired? I think you need to add a cup of coffee. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Thank you. It's just been a big week. I'm recovering from being sick. So I've been unwell this week. But I am feeling better now, you know. I'm just gonna have to just continue to just recover over the week. But cheers for the donation. I will buy myself a coffee after this live stream, okay? Yeah, much appreciated, eh?
All alone. I used used to give a fuck about me and you. Now I look at you and I don't care.
Here we go.
You're crying in your bedroom, 'cause I've gone and left you. Wish I never met you. Don't know what you've got until it's gone.
I kind of like that this is a JJ Lin track, but we haven't had JJ Lin yet.
You're crying
Anne-Marie
in
being the
your
focal point there.
Easy
It's
to
confidence, man.
forget you.
It's confidence.
Done this to yourself, and now I'm gone. Now I'm celebrating. My God, I bet you hate it. I can't believe I waited for you for so long. You're crying in your bedroom, 'cause I've gone and left you. Don't know what you've got until it's gone.
Ah, now that is the entrance of JJ Lin there, man. That is the entrance of JJ Lin there. That is where it comes in with the guy like, hang on, this is my side of the story now, you know? So this is going to be like a debate between them and you know? The us versus them mentality.
Ooh, why you look so sad, girl? I've never seen you look so bad.
I mean, the piano line is fairly so simple and easy to follow along to.
Now look at you, sitting there. Ooh, no one's picking up the phone. Ooh, the party's over and you're all alone. I used to give a fuck about me and you.
Oh, good man,
Now
using
I
that
look
language.
at you, and I don't care. You're crying in your bedroom.
I like the mechanic of like having the lady go first and then the guy go first and presenting their different stories. It's just showing it's often more than just black and white. There's nuance to these situations, and I think having them not really come together makes sense because they're not in agreement over the situation. So having a lack of vocal harmonies here is smart.
I've gone and left you. Wish I never met you.
The resonating bass line in the low end, I think, is just to make it sound bigger.
It's gone. You're crying in your bedroom. Easy to forget you. Done this to yourself, and now I'm gone. Now I'm celebrating. My God, I bet you hate it. I can't believe I waited for you for so long. You're crying in your bedroom, 'cause I've gone and left.
That said, I'm not going to pretend that I necessarily found that the accompaniment behind it super duper enthralling. I think that it was a solid motif behind the vocals of Anne-Marie and JJ Lin.
Don't know what you've got until it's gone.
I suppose they're going for a minimalist approach to the overall vibe of it and the arrangement. Because that's what we got at the end of the day, you know? But no shade. At the same time, I think that they both sang their hearts out. They're very comfortable in their own positions. Again, great display of head and chest voice. It's nothing less than I expect from JJ Lin. And Anne-Marie kept up. And it was really cool that Anne-Marie, got to go first, just in a JJ Lin song like this. I think it was really fantastic that it was like conscientious like that. So yeah, awesome. Got that added to the list. Fantastic. Thank you to Zhao Nichu for that choice there. It was great to hear more JJ Lin. I don't know if we'll do another JJ Lin album this year, but we definitely will next year. I know it seems like ridiculous, right? How would we possibly have enough content until 2024? There are a lot of albums we need to review. As per the list before that I got from you guys, where you showed me all these artists like Pushu and Jackie Chung and Tom Chan, Khalil Fong, Utada, Mayday, Elephant Jim, Kesoku Band, etc. There's lots of musicians for us to check out, which I want to do album reviews for. So might have to do like a YouTube poll or something like that to kind of figure things out. But anyways, look, guys, I think at this point in time, last 3 songs. Last 3 songs for today. So we've got Elsie, we got Torres, Elsie, and we've got who is this? Who is this? Who we got? Mayor of Yonghua City. Excellent. Last 3 songs. Let us continue forward with YOASOBI.
沈むように溶けてゆくように
Fun little filtered piano line. Oh, damn, alongside. Yeah, I know these vocals. I know YOASOBI. Oh, damn, the house beats with the percussion and samples. That's it, baby. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's the good stuff, man. We nailed this to the plank.
さよならだけだったその一言で全てが分かった
So what's this track about, Torres? Because I am curious.
君の姿フェンス越しに重なる
It's another entire world of mystery to
初
me.
めて会った日から僕の心の全てを奪ったどこか儚い空気をまとう君は
Kick snare, kick snare, kick snare, kick snare, kick snare. Yep. The quality of the recording, the mixing is just absolutely seamless as well, you know. I don't know how they get it this good. Like, I don't know how these Japanese studio engineers, they do it. Because, like, some of the anime entries that I hear are some of the best mixing of any music that I've heard.
夜に落ちてゆく前に僕の手を掴んでほら忘れてしまいたくて閉じ込めた日々も抱きしめたぬくもりで溶かすから怖くないよいつか日が昇るまで二人でいよう
It's like so flat with the way that the waveform is, but it's just still piquing interest by changes of rhythms and instruments and different melodies and the positions in the stereo field.
君にしか見えない何かを見つめる君が嫌いだ見とれているかのような恋するようなそんな顔が嫌いだ
Like, I wonder who's playing the piano there, because whoever it is an absolute machine on the keys, dude. Like, you know, like, it's just...
信じれないことそんなのどうしたってきっとこれからだっていくつもあってそのたんび起こってないって苦労それでもきっといつかはきっと
The melodic rapping is a nice switch up, though. You know, for all the syllables and consonants done clearly is very impressive. About love and suicide? This is about love and suicide. It doesn't sound like it's about suicide. The suicide part musically is extremely subtle. Not for me to be the arbiter of what suicide music sounds like. By the way, fun fact, I really can't say that word when I'm getting monetized stuff, so thank goodness this isn't monetized, right? Okay, key change. Bring it down a little bit. It's just a groove though. It slaps. It slaps. You know, like you can't really complain about a track like this. It's meant to be an earworm. Repetition and last melody there, it's kind of good. Yeah. It's some of the chord progressions I hear from musicians like Shina Ringo and like Fuji Kaze, but on steroids because of how quick it is and just how kind of like thumped together it is. How thumped together. But thank you to Torres and Guang Yu. The whole album is corresponding to a whole novel. Every song is like a story. That's good to know. I was not aware of that, but it makes sense. Have I added that to the playlist? I have added playlist. So thank you to Torres for that chill kind of pick there. We go to LC now with John Mayer. Stop This Train. Now, I haven't really heard John Mayer that much, so I'm keen to hear him today. Apparently, he's a pretty phenomenal guitarist. Let's go. What do we got from John Mayer today?
No, I'm not colorblind. I know the world is black and white.
Okay. So what drum kit have we got there? Is it just someone kind of
Try to keep an open
doing the stomp with their
eye.
feet? Is it a cajon?
Just can't sleep on this tonight. Stop this train. I wanna get off and go home again.
He's a sensational singer, actually, isn't he? The way he got a lovely warmth and sincerity to his voice.
Oh, I can't, but honestly, won't someone stop this train?
You can hear the. You can kind of hear like a little whisper to his voice. You know what I mean?
Don't know how else to
Very
say
intimate
it.
sounding recording,
Don't wanna
for sure.
see my parents go. One generation's length away from fighting life out on my own.
I think his guitar playing is phenomenal. I think the thing with John Mayer is his guitaring. He's a sensational guitarist, and his fingerstyle is borderline revolutionary. Like songs like Neon, I've heard are pretty ridiculous with how he approaches it.
Stop this train. I wanna get off and go.
And he manages to kind of keep those upper notes kind of in sync and in tune with his vocal melodies, as if everything's like tight and cognizant like that.
Oh, I can't, but honestly, won't someone stop this train?
Oh, and again, when the focal point is the guitar line, he switches it to a little piano melody here, a little switch up there, great tonal shift. Yeah, simple melodies, but it just elongates the approach to it. Keeps you kind of thumped in there for a little bit longer, you know?
So scared of getting older. I'm only good at being young. So I play the numbers game to find a way to say that life has just begun.
So scared of getting older, I'm only good at being young, so I play the numbers game to find a way to say that life has just begun. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I can relate to that so much at the moment. Like, I'm turning 32 next April, like next week on the 8th, and I am nervous about turning 32, because it's just, you just realize you're halfway to retirement at that point. You're halfway to being old enough to retire here in New Zealand at this point. It's very sobering. And then, I don't know, like subconsciously, I find myself being like, well, you know, you've only just turned 30, you know, you still got 10 years ahead and stuff. But I said the same thing at 20. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can vibe and relate to this, eh? I wonder how he feels about the song now that he's about 17 years older.
Said, help me understand. He said, turn 68. You renegotiate. Don't stop this train. Don't for a minute change the place you're in. And don't think I couldn't ever understand. I tried my hand. John, honestly, we'll never stop this train.
I mean, that really sincere conversation with his dad as well, with them just being like, look, John, we're just not going to be able to stop this train. We can't do anything about it. This is life. You know, you can't, it's just what it is. It'll just continue. It's very sobering.
Once in a while, when it's good, it'll feel like it should. And they're all still around, and you're still safe and sound. And you don't miss a thing till you cry when you're driving away in the dark. Singing.
Oh, far out. Fuck, man. That's real. He's relating to when, like, you get together for, like, Thanksgiving or something like that. And then you have to go back to your own house. And you have to go back to your own place and be by yourself. You had that moment where you were together and you have to let go of that. Damn, John Mayer's dope, dude. I want to listen to more John Mayer. Like, I love this song. Oh, he's so cool, man. I never listened to him, but it's making me want to hear more of it, eh? Thank you to LC for this wonderful pick.
I can't take the speed it's moving in. I know I can, 'cause now I see I'll never stop this train.
And the guitar playing is phenomenal, but he's just such an amazing storyteller as well. And it's just fading out there, left with the listener left to consider the fact that they're in the same boat as he is. That was an existential crisis I didn't think I was going to have today. So thanks to John Mayer for that. Thank you to LC for that wonderful choice there. I might even go learn that song in my own time on the guitar. I think it's a wonderful track. Yeah, sensational. But it is time for the last song for today from the mayor of Yonghua City. Let us hear what we have today. Which one is this one? That's true. Everyone's destined to perish. That is a good point. That is a good point. This is true. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm not like, whoa, this is me. My life sucks. It's just, it's very sobering when you realize that. You know, you realize that you've had an amount of time and then you have this amount probably left. That's what I mean there. That's what I'm getting at. But it's cool. Last track for today. What is this?
做讨厌潮汐的直通，祈祷月球失踪，昼夜辗转到时钟，床垫塌陷成黑洞。
Oh, it's very dark, isn't it? And kind of mysterious sounding, isn't it? I kind of adore that. We've listened to this guy before, Hua Xinyu.
在粉墨自我的时空，赤裸在更庄中，但世界
So this is his new album,
中淹没是天生。
released in January. That's wild. That wasn't long ago.
只一个人。
高声到卑劣的伪装，在坦然的
Sensational variation to the vocals. It's very dramatic and theatrical, you
少
know?
人曾幻想被拯救，风筝在华丽的梦想，当无眠的时候，徒留一个空洞在胸口。
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Panic at the Disco, if I'm honest, but like the good Panic at the Disco. Oh. Oh, he's wonderful. Like, his voice is angelic in this part. What is this song about, dude? Can someone help me understand what the song is about, please? I know I keep asking, but it's because I want to know. Mayor of Yonkwai City, what do you reckon it's about? The crowd chants. Almost a sort of like village kind of aesthetic to the way things are being put forward and perplexed. I'm sorry. Distorted hybrid guitar harmonies? With synths and double kicks? What do we have here? And an album released in 2023? Kind of adore it. Oh, dude, it's sensational. Like, I love the range here, tonally, stylistically, genre-wise that we have here. Would not have expected it, if I'm honest. But then again, I'm never really sure what to expect with Hua Xinyu. Reminds me of Muse in the mid-2000s. I know I keep making potentially unfair comparisons to other bands, but I wonder if Hua Xinyu has been influenced by those bands as well. I'm returning back to the piano vocal palette and the strings, dude. Yeah, this is his magnum opus, isn't it? It's got a classical kind of like arrangement to it, does it? Kind of reminds me a little bit of some J-Rock I've heard as well, some symphonic stuff. It's a very ominous way to end things, isn't it? Okay. Well, I was expecting it to finish with like the hybrid guitars and the double kicking, but that's fine. That was still wonderful to listen to. Wow, man. We've had a lot of different tracks today, eh? A lot of different tracks today, but I've enjoyed all of them, I think. I think I've enjoyed all of them. There are a few that I was okay with, some that I was especially sort of blown away with. I think this is probably one of my favorites, this track here. But I think John Mayer Stop This Train is probably going to be my favorite for today. I don't know. My favorite track for today. What was yours? Anyways, Shredders. Time to do the conclusion thingy because I have to go do some weekend stuff. Hopefully you do too. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live stream, have enjoyed getting some tracks reviewed, but most importantly, getting to listen to some cool new tunes. Maybe you've even found a favorite new band. But it's been great to chat with you. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. a reminder, of course, that if you want to support the channel and stuff like that, obviously like and subscribe on this video and share it with your mates if they want songs requested, or go through Patreon links in the description. Also, just while I'm here, we have a Discord, so you can go to the Discord as well. We have a Discord here. Downloading update 15 of 15. We also have a Discord where you can come and chat, and I've been a bit more active in Discord recently, so we can come chat in Discord about music. You can share your favorite songs. Maybe we can even just have a good time and just vibe outside of that, Well, actually, no, I should be clear. We'll chat through Discord, but I don't know what Discord is doing. I'll leave links in the descriptions, but I'll also try and keep the list of tracks that we did today there, so you can check it in the comment section of this live stream when YouTube processes it. But please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as you need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next live stream, which there won't be one next week, and you'll find out why on the Saturday. Spider hands out. 3,